What's up, guys? We got some women's bantamweight action coming up October 3rd. Holm versus Irene Aldana. This is going to be a great women's bantamweight fight because both of these fighters are outstanding fighters. They are great stand-up fighters. Holm is our former champion and perennial title contender, and we got Aldana, who is a little bit new on the scene in the UFC of 4 or 5 years now, and she's working her way up those rankings. One would have to admit that Aldana's probably in line for a title shot. The UFC normally sees these young fighters that are doing well, that got some wins under their belt, and then they throw them an old grizzly vet and a great fighter kind of as a stepping stone, and I think that's what's happening to Aldana at this point. Holm is no slouch by any stretch of the imagination. She's been through the ringer. You know, like I said, former champion, fought for multiple belts, and I believe she's fought at multiple weight divisions. So, you know, she is that old grizzly vet. Holm's record is 13-5. Aldana is 12-5. Aldana does have a slight height advantage, but she has a shorter reach by about half an inch. You know, these girls are pretty much very similar in their fight style. They both have that really good striking. Holm comes from that boxing background, and she's really good on her feet with great footwork, as is Aldana. We all know Holm comes from that great fight camp in New Mexico, Jackson Wink MMA. She's got amazing training partners. There's a laundry list of UFC fighters, UFC champions, UFC title contenders that have came from that camp. So we always know Holm is ready at all times, no matter who she's fighting. So, you know, there's a lot of people that view Holm as a top 5 female fighter of all time. You know, some of her big wins are over Ronda Rousey when she won the bantamweight title. That's when she busted on the UFC show. And then she's also beaten Beth Correa, Raquel Pennington, and Megan Anderson. Even her losses are not bad losses. She lost her belt to Miesha Tate. She's lost to Valentina Shevchenko, Germaine Durandame, Cyborg, and Amanda Nunes. So she's always in the fight. She's got that great striking, got that great footwork. Her kicks are amazing, and she's very elusive. She's got really good movement. She's always moving, striking, moving, bobbing, and weaving. So on the other hand, though, Aldana is also a great striker. She doesn't have the resume that Holm has, but, you know, we can't really expect her to. She's working her way up the UFC rankings, trying to get that title shot, and if she can get this win, she's going to do it. She has a great following. She fights out of Lobo Gym in Mexico, and, you know, she might be the next thing in the women's bantamweight division. We don't know yet. We have to see this fight before we can make an accurate prediction of where Aldana might stand in the next few months. So let me know in the comments below who you got winning this fight. Obviously, Holm has probably got the experience on her side, the title defenses on her side, the multiple title fights on her side. But hey, that doesn't always mean she's a shoo-in for the win. Aldana's young, hungry, and she wants to get that belt. So let me know in the comments below, guys. Thank you for tuning in. As always, like and subscribe. Steven and I are working to get to that 1,000 sub mark, so we appreciate everybody's support. Thank you.